Hi everybody, this is Love the Truth Tarot. We're going to get into another collective reading. I might make this reading like about 20 minutes long. I'm going to try to do some multiple readings, but we'll see what happens. I have my homemade deck here, and I'm thinking I'm going to pull from this first. Okay. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. What does the collective need to hear or see at this time? I did see upliftment and karma, so maybe this is saying that you're needing to feel uplifted this time, and I think it's like a reassurance from Spirit that you are doing the right thing, you're getting the right karma back. This is what I'm seeing here. Thrive. I say you're thriving, or this is something you need to focus on. Maybe this is saying thriving in the world, or there's some sort of worldly connection, if that makes sense, or could be a message you have to share with the world. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have color. Maybe you're seeing, like, this is gold. I'm wondering if this is saying that you're seeing more of the color in the world rather than the darkness, if that makes sense. Or, you know, we're going to get more on this, but interesting how these are the three that come out first. Maybe it's also saying, metaphorically, how do you color the world, right? What color are you bringing to the world? We have trust. We have respect. I'm getting that these are your attributes, part of your character. You are probably a trustworthy person and respect others. And I think you also demand the same from others. Maybe that's saying, like, again, part of the world, part of this. We have talk and we have ancestors. Maybe your ancestors are trying to talk to you. I just got a phone call. So yeah, okay. It's a spam call, but your ancestors are trying to get a hold of you in the ethers. Wisdom. Maybe they're trying to tell you about some wisdom that they know, and maybe trying to warn you about something. Okay, now that I said that, pull away is here, so you might have to pull away from something else. I think you'll know what that means. We have feminine that popped out. There's a lot of cards, but I'm not going to put them all down. Okay. I feel like this is on more of a mass scale as far as the feminine, because the feminine has been repressed for so long in the world, because if we're, you know, looking at the world right here, and it's so close to it, it's making me think of how there's been a patriarchy for so long, and I think it's time we bring in the matriarchy, and at least, I think we do need a balance, though. But there's been a lot of toxic patriarchy, obviously, with the system that we're in. There needs to be more understanding, more empathy, a softer approach instead of the harsh approach that we've been. I just saw Matrix too. Yeah, and Matrix also means womb, so that's relating to the feminine, right? We need to bring out that feminine side more, the nurturing side. Does that mean we get rid of the masculine? No, we still need the masculine, but I think the feminine obviously has been suppressed so much that it's something we need to make more prevalent in our world. Okay, we have challenges. We have avenging angels. Interesting, we have ancestors and avenging angels. So there's probably avenging angels that are helping you with these challenges, protecting you. Okay, clear your energy. This is interesting. And then this came out. Person. There's a person you need to clear your energy from. You need to clear maybe out a certain person. I'm not going to put these down, but we also have down and burnout. They were on top of these piles, so let's talk about it. Maybe this person has been making you feel down, or they're down, you're burnt out from it, or that's how they're feeling. I'm getting also that they're trying to make you feel these things, but in turn, they're feeling these things because of karma. Because of what they're doing to themselves. They think they're doing it to you, but they're actually doing it to themselves. We have right. I just see like this is saying do what's right. Or you are doing what's right for yourself. Focus on what's right for you. Something's sticking out. Big deal. There's a big deal coming. Okay. Whatever that is. What's this big deal? Oh, wow. Deadline? Misguided. Interesting. There's a deadline to this big deal. Maybe be aware of being misguided towards some sort of big deal. I have guess on the top. Maybe it's a guess of what this is. Let's see, misguided. Yeah, and that's probably why there's a warning of being misguided. We have repeat, trying, excuse me, shadow. I feel like these need to go down. Excuse me. There could be someone that's trying something repeatedly. I feel like we kind of had that message. I don't know if it was this or the other reading I did, but it could be this person's shadow self. Yeah, opposition under the surface and ignore. Maybe it's a message to ignore this energy. There's a lot of shadow under the surface stuff with this person, okay? This opposition. So obviously it's opposition. Obviously there was a message to clear your energy from whoever this person is. Cosmic royalty. Because you are cosmic royalty, there might be something shocking happening. We also have underestimate. So maybe they underestimated you. Again, Matrix. Could be that they're caught up in the Matrix somehow. I'm getting also ego. Because ego, it's not that we shouldn't have an ego, but we shouldn't operate only by the ego. We should use that when it's needed. Okay? And I'm picking up intuitively that this person is all about the ego, the self, but in a very selfish, destructive way to others. They're underestimating you, probably shocked by it, or they will find this shocking once they truly see who you are. If they do, okay? I wouldn't count on it. Yeah. Confusion. Gold. It's like saying you are gold, okay? They're confused about it. Subliminal message. I would say be careful of covert. I'm hearing harassment, but yeah, that probably is part of this. Beware of anything subliminal, as in, okay, underlying message. Again, we got shadow, and we had, what was that other one? Something similar to that. I should have put it down, but you can rewind in the video. I just completely forgot what that other card was, but there's something that's happening underneath. This person's not showing you who they really are. Okay, and I'm getting also, they think they know who you are, but again, it's going to be shocking because they underestimated you. They're confused. Why? Because you are gold. Okay, they're trying, I think maybe even their shadow self knows that you are, but, and that's why they're trying to repeat doing these subliminal message things, okay, to try to get to your energy. That's what I was trying to say, because gold is related to something valuable, right? And they know your energy is almost, I want to say the word invaluable, meaning it's beyond valuable. You can't put a price on it, you know? And I just saw scam. So just be aware. It's not to say to be afraid, just be aware. You have your angels and your ancestors at your side, helping you, guiding you through this, okay? But there, yeah, and you might have family. It might be that some of your family, some of your ancestors are part of your family, which they are, but I'm saying like maybe someone that recently died in your lifetime, like a grandma, grandpa, mother, father. I'm getting that vibe kind of thing. Like they're really protective over you. They've lived with you in this life. Okay. Whether you believe in past lives or not. Okay. We have shine. Yeah, shine like the gold that you are, no matter what, no matter what this shadow is, okay, from this, it's not even the person, okay, it's the energy behind it. So this shadow energy is trying to overshadow you, but that's not going to happen, right? They underestimated you. You're shining, okay? We also have guide. So you have guides as well. And I love seeing that when we have the ancestors, we have the angels, and we have the guides popping up all at once. I'm going to put that down as well. So maybe they're also handling a big part of this with the shadow energy from this person. Maybe we could get into some other cards, but let's see if there's anything else. Oh boy. Just like... Alright. We have direction. So guide and then direction. So they're guiding you in the right direction. Neglect. We did have ignore as well. This also might be how the person's feeling. Not saying that you are responsible, obviously, for anyone's feelings, okay? It's interesting we have freak out as well. So they might be freaking out because you're not giving them the attention that they want. Jealous. Oh my God. Definitely felt that energy, okay? Then we have, look, life purpose. And then we have sun. And we have moon. How interesting. Okay, I'm not going to get into these other ones. There's so many cards that popped out. But that's interesting how I saw sun and then moon. So it's like saying, let's just do this because I want to make sure that that is in there. Okay. I think there's many messages that are coming in, right? We have sun, we have shine. So it's like shine that bright light that you have within. But you also have done the shadow work, I'm hearing, and that's why the moon is popping up as well. You are very well balanced. Okay, it's part of your life purpose is to teach others that there's not only light in us, but there's darkness too. and you faced that shadow already. That's why there's really not much more to do with this person, because it's the energy and you worked through that energy. It's just a matter of the fact that some of these people haven't. People like this, right? That are freaking out about the fact that you're not giving them the attention they want, but they're provoking it and they're poking the bear, jealous of you, jealous of your life purpose. There we go. That's what it is. So people, it could be more than one person that's jealous of your life purpose. It doesn't really surprise me either. Let them be jealous. Hey, because you're moving on, and I just saw the Chariot. We have material harvest when I split the deck. Okay, you are charging towards your material harvest, and maybe you don't even know it, but it's there for you. You will always be provided for, and you are abundant naturally, I'm hearing. So there's really nothing to worry about here. I think what the thing is these people are worried, right, with the freak out card. Yeah, look, you have partnerships and alliances, and that's right on family, right, and direction, okay? You have people backing you up. You have a lot of people on your side. You have alliances. Even people that aren't necessarily, like, fond of you still see what's going on, see the truth, and are there for you and supporting you and backing you up and identifying this shadow energy in this person, okay? We have prosperity begins. New beginnings, new life. Could be a new job. It could be like new money. I'm just hearing new money. Don't know the amount necessarily, but that I don't think matters so much. I think it's just, again, another reminder of how abundant you are and how abundant you can be. We also have destiny. Yeah, your destiny, your fate, like, your destiny is going to happen. It's going to be, it's in place. It's not going to change no matter what. It doesn't matter what others are doing from the outside. It matters about, what you're cultivating within. And the only way that anyone can change your destiny is if you agree to that, or if you give in to it, right? Which you're not going to. But what this is also reassuring with the base chakra is that you are stable, you are secure, and you have that, I'm hearing, to lean on. We have stand your ground. We have love begins. So we have prosperity begins, which is the Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Cups with love begins. Okay, you're standing your ground. You're advised to do that as well. Protect yourself, your loved ones, and you are being protected in the spiritual realm by your guides, your ancestors, and your angels. Avenging angels, okay? And then, look, hope. We can put that down. And then what do we see again? Triumph with the Chariot. And then we have authority. Again, reminding you, you have the stability, you have the strength, you have the security within. All right. Love begins. It might have began already, and you also might soon start a relationship with somebody. Now, this doesn't always have to be romantic, but it is something that's going to help you grow immensely. That's what this is about. It's fulfillment of your emotions, but it's also growth, because look, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. And also, when you're seeing water and earth, the water is one of the main things that the earth needs to grow, to produce. I'm hearing produce fruit also, because we're looking at the fruit here. That's very interesting. I'm hearing also that maybe for a long time you felt as though you didn't have this, right? Maybe you had one without the other. Maybe you had this without that. And now it's kind of like coming, I don't know, I'm getting a full circle, and things are actually happening. Things are actually starting to grow. You planted the right seeds in the right conditions, you know? This is all metaphors, but again, the Emperor comes out with authority. Okay, we can put that down. I didn't want to make this too long. It's already at 20 minutes, but... And then the Hope card is the Star card. So you're meant to be seen. And again, it did say shine, and we had the sun. So shining that light is part of this, and not being afraid to. I'm not saying... I don't think you're afraid at all, actually. Maybe it's just, again, another little thing of reassurance that you're on the right path. Again, with the Chariot, Triumph. There's no stopping you. There's no stopping you. You have so many spirit guides and angels and ancestors like backing you up. Okay, your spirit team's right behind you and in front of you, all around you. Seeing the 7 in Hope, the 7 in Triumph, is a very spiritual number. And how many cultures or how many people relate number 7 to good luck? I'm getting the message of no matter what is being done to you, again, this card speaks of this too, you have your good luck. It's not even good luck necessarily, but to describe it, that's the way I would describe it, is to say it's good luck. It's really good karma. It's just good karma. Like, you did the work. And these people are jealous because they didn't do the work, and they're like, why am I not where she's at? Or how come it's not me? Well, because you're not doing the work. You know? And it's simple as that. There is no like feelings attached to it. Just, it is what it is. If you didn't do it, I don't know why you expect something that you know, you didn't put the work in. Why would you expect to get any fruit back, right? Or at least in the way that it's like this person's looking at you and comparing it, or saying, why don't I have that, or I deserve this, or that should be my position. And it's like, but who says? Just because you say? No. I was going to pull from another deck, but I think I'm going to leave this one here, and I'll probably do another one. But if you caught this reading, this means that you're trailblazing. Not only that, but you're, I don't want to say trampling on other people. You're not doing that at all, but like, you're blazing through. That's what I'm trying to say. Like this card, you know, no matter what haters or jealous or weird people that are trying to stop you, and hostility, they carry all that within them. This is you, like, no, that's not happening. And the red flag, I feel, is saying you're seeing all the red flags, and you're almost like letting them know, maybe not with your words, but with your actions, that you see the red flags, and you're not giving into that. You're just going to keep plowing forward and triumphing. Triumphing? Wait, that's not a word. Is it? Yeah. We'll just say you're plowing through it triumphantly. And, you're good. Like, there's nothing to worry about. Literally nothing to worry about at all. You have the authority. I didn't even speak on this card, but you have the power and the authority, the spiritual authority. Again, why? Because you did the work. There is no other reason other than that. You're secure and stable in your own self. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, and thank you guys for watching, listening. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.